I don't know about our brother Fat Joe. Our Milk and Magnesia brother. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, salute to Fat Joe. He follows us on X, man, so we got to show love for him. But, you know J. Cam was waiting for that butt, though. Pause. He's getting blamed for tanking the BET Awards, almost like the NBA draft when Ewing went to the Knicks.
The Knicks.
Yeah, when LeBron went to Cleveland just out the blue.
The Spurs got Wemby.
Yeah, Spurs got Wemby. I'm like, come on, cuz, like, what's going on? You tanking the boo. Again, let's be clear. BET Awards are still on, man. They did a good job, you know what I'm saying? They got the numbers up, you know what I'm saying? They had a whole bunch of bussy popping, you know what I'm saying? They did a good job. But the BET Hip Hop Awards, that's a whole collection of another whole collection, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was kind of ratchet, but the CEO is look kind of like my uncle and boy, kind of like Uncle Les and boy, man. That's Scott Mills, man. He got interviewed by Billboard. Basically said that the Soul Train Awards, because they own that property, and the Hip Hop Awards, they're gone. Gone to November. You know, they gone. You know what I'm saying? Let me have our girl L, man, talk about this.
There's been conversation about two of BET award shows.
Oh, shit, hold on.
The Soul Train and the Hip Hop Awards no longer happening. So he says that he wouldn't say that
Salute the Black Girl Grinding, you know, that's how people.
it's not happening. He says that right now, as of right now, they are suspended. But basically what they're trying to figure out at BET is how do they bring or do these award shows in a way where it fits where the media landscape is today, because it might not mean that the Hip Hop Awards or the Soul Train Awards have to be on linear TV. But he does say that they are not gone. I know yesterday, I saw a conversation around the awards being completely gone and canceled.
Yeah.
He says in this article they are not going. They're just trying to find a way to rework it so that it fits where we are now.
Let's be clear. BET's under Paramount, right?
Yep.
Paramount just had that mega deal, you know what I'm saying, with Dance, with the little bite dance joint. Got bought for what, $7 billion or something like that? $7 billion, couple of, whatever. They got bought. So again, they trying to save money. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really watching that bull, and the budgets went down a little bit. So, I mean, like I said, and then also, who's even buying R&B? When's the last time you bought an R&B record? So why would we go to watch the Soul Train Award for music with that we don't even buy? You know what I'm saying? So, no Soul Train Award. You know what I'm saying? We good. We just have BET Awards and just do it all there. But the Soul Train Award been going on since 1987. BET Hip Hop Awards been going on since 06. This is some legendary bull kind of sort of. But the last 3 years, our brother Joey has been hosting them. They've been saying it's been going down for the last 3 years and blaming Fat Joe. Hold up real quick, man. It's J. Cam's brother, man. I got shit. Play this bull. Hold up.
Kevin Hart hosted the regular BET Awards this year. They paid homage to a lot of older acts, and a lot of people seem to like it. But for some reason, when it comes to the BET Hip Hop
Iceberg's uncle, Benzino. Getting that hot plate.
Awards, which I get it can be a little bit confusing, people just don't tune in the same way. Now, the president of BET, Scott Mills, actually spoke out. We have
BOP's uncle.
A team that's actively thinking about where these award shows might best live as the media climate continues to evolve. AKA, our numbers for the BET Hip Hop Awards and Soul Train Awards are in the trash. And right now, I'm about to be homeless if we keep these shows going.
Basically, he's trying to almost be like the CEO nigga with Red Lobsters that brought them the crab boil back. You know what I'm saying? He got Red Lobsters popping. So he's trying to do the same thing, right? But the whole situation boils down to, Fat Joe basically saying that it's justification.
I'm asking you to say. I just gave you
I got a different approach, man.
Okay.
My approach is factual. BET. This is a form of gentrification, what's going on right now. Right? So I don't know if y'all really want to ask me about this shit right here, right? So BET came up as a community station for black people, right? The urban culture. And our man, Bob Johnson took the check. He sold it, first black billionaire, whatever the case may be. He sold it. He sold it to Viacom and Paramount, MTV and them, VH1 and them. Little by little over the years, quietly, they've been firing a lot of people behind the scenes in BET, and everybody who has something to say, they've been.
So basically, Fat Joe saying is the budget, but let me show my guy, man. You know, he kind of went in the heart of paint, man. Hold up.
Statements, boy, were people on his ass. This podcaster, Dewan B, said Fat Joe killed the BET Hip Hop Awards, and the numbers prove it. Ever since he hosted, ratings nosedived and the cultural respect for the show vanished. Instead of celebrating the roots of hip-hop and uplifting black American talent, the show became an industry circus, headlined by someone who's never truly been of our culture. Joe may perform proximity to blackness, but when it comes to history, lineage, and legacy, he's a visitor, not a builder. And the truth is, even his own community doesn't follow him. You never see Latino media or Latin rap platforms pushing Fat Joe's moves, booking him to speak for their issues, or holding him up as a cultural leader. He only gets propped up when he's around us. And that's the problem. BT putting him front and center was a slap in the face to the architects of the culture. Now the show is gone. Cause and effect. And that was not all from Dewan. He actually made a graph showing the ratings going down when Fat Joe hosted. He said BET Awards viewership dropped from over 3 million live viewers under FBA host Mike Epps to just around 330K under Fat Joe. Fat Joe became the first host in the show's history to fail to cross 1 million live viewers. Now,
in the chat, man, put in there if you agree with our brother Shig. You know what I'm saying? Hold it down, man. Go follow the channel, man. Salute our brother.
Facts.
But Jay Kent, Bebo P in the chat. Do you agree? Is this Fat Joe's fault? The last 3 years, you basically had a chance to build it up. You have Fat Joe who basically said some comments that was kind of off the grid. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to hip hop, you can agree with it or not. But was that basically a part of the downfall? Is Fat Joe? Or is he a scapegoat?
I hate to take up for Fat Joe, but he is somewhat of a scapegoat. I mean, and not to say that he's not a problem, but he's not the overall problem. Like, not even close, man. It's BT has a demographic problem, and they've had it for a long, long time. I mean, they've alienated people between 35 and 50, you may as well say, when it just comes to hip hop flavor. So if you look at what they've been pushing, which is the same thing that like Viacoms and all of them are pushing on the radio. Basically, BT is an extension of radio, like iHeart and all that stuff. It's all in the same vein. So they pushing the same type of music, and they pushing music that unfortunately like people in our demographic don't really run to. So we're not going to pay attention to it. And I think somebody said like, I don't even know when the BET Awards are, because we not BET, the Hip Hop Awards. Yeah, we not checking for anything on BET. I can't tell you the last time I turned BET on, bro.
Fact.
Because it doesn't have anything for me personally on there. So it's a combination of the music, but it's also a combination of they just don't push it to the demographic, the paying demographic, because people in our demographic actually are the ones who are the big spenders in this economy. Hey, do that like run them numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's where it comes from. But I think, to me, it's such a small sample. If you just take the last 2 years or 3 years, it's been declining. Why don't you look at the last, since its inception, 2006, it's been declining since then. And once you shift away from a demographic, we've seen it happen in sports. The NFL, like with all the kneeling and stuff like that. I'm not saying none of that should have happened. I'm just saying it alienated a demographic, and the NFL's pockets felt that real quick. So this is what happens, man. This is like Drake turning to Aiden Ross. Like you turning to people who's not even representing this culture when it comes to hip hop for your album rollout. That's wild and crazy stuff, but that's where we are right now. BET's the same exact way. They're not catering to specific demographics, man, and that's where the downfall begins and ends. Bebop, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. First of all, J. Camp cooked this goddamn motherfucker barbecue chicken.
That boy RD, that boy.
Put hands in the
Right.
kitchen, palms itching.
Right.
Let's be clear, man. God damn, like fact, all 100% facts, man. First of all, salute to our brother DJ Silence in the building, man. Go follow our dude. First of all, hottest cat on X. Let's be clear, always keeping it moving, always having some dope conversations, dope graphics, man. DJ Silent, that's our brother, man. Always showing love.
Completely
BET ended when Rap City ended.
Facts.
Damn, cuz.
Facts, man.
Fact,
That
right?
was our
Shit.
demographic then.
Farad saying
They
like
killed
social
that.
media awards, man. He's thinking, he's saying I
Facts.
think it's a bit of both. He's a scapegoat and the problem. Talking about Fat Joe. Fat Joe's out here accusing of capping all the time, and the FBA boo.
100%. That's why I couldn't put it 1,000% on Fat Joe, but he's definitely a problem too. Like, he is.
This
If it's a blame pie, he's probably like 20% of it.
First of all, salute the touch, man, holding it down, man. MC Stortin in there, man. You know what I mean? He's saying Joe broke the camel's back. He talking about Jay-Z, dog. Goddamn. I'm just joking, dog. Broke the camel's back, dog, with the number game. Yeah. And then also salute to I'm So Focused. He said, man, hey, after all those facts, yeah, it's just Fat Joe's fault, nigga. But Bebo P, man, what's your thoughts, man? Salute to everybody in the building, holding it down, coming through, man. We're gonna have a good show with Bebo. What's your thoughts on it? J. Kim cooked it, Chef Boro Nick. But what's your thoughts on the joint, man? Is Fat Joe to blame for the BT tanking?
I do think that Fat Joe is
Someone
a
drove.
contributor, right? I think he is a contributor as to the viewership on BET's hip hop and Soul Train Awards shows going down. I mean, he was talking some pretty significant and mad cash when it came to the source of hip hop, which was disrespectful to that culture and in alignment with that, you know, foundational Black Americans in the process. So we just got to call that for what it is. It you know, some of those things that he was saying was not only not pleasant, but they just weren't true. And, you know, it didn't take a majority. It just took a significant amount of us to say, hey, look, we're not rocking with this. But I will say at the same time, BET's suspension of their annual hip hop award shows that we're talking about here, there were a predictable sign of their viewership over the years just being on the decline. The Hip Hop Award Show, for example, took a 51,000 viewership nosedive from 2002 to 2022 to 2023, and then even sharper 324,000 drop from 03 to 04. So basically the youth and middle-aged consumers that J Camp was talking about, we've all had enough of the foolery on screen with these struggle bus, over-polished cornball entertainment shows, and it definitely shows in the metrics. Also, while it's been a while since I've last revealed the hidden hand, bigger play of some of these huge conglomerate, dark money mega companies, but they'll sometimes purchase an entity like a BET. And not for the primary purpose of a profit, but as a social agenda to gradually diminish the presence of our culture in this matter. So from the Essence Festival to BET as of late, I mean, we're just seeing dying organisms take place. And if there's not a turnaround of a 180-degree direction,
I don't think they can.
it's going to continue to nosedive.
Yeah,
What's that, J. Camp?
I was just saying, I don't think they can turn it around. Like, they don't have a
Right.
good enough
We're not able
product
to.
that is for everybody,
Nah,
like that
son.
encompasses like everybody's taste bud. At least the BET Awards gives you some Kirk Franklin and some other, you know what I'm saying? Like, they try to like tap into a lot
Bobby
of
Jones
different
Gobble. Let's put some Bobby Jones Gobble
areas,
with
so-
Glorilla and Bull. You know?
Yeah, the BET
Right.
Awards always been better. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll have somebody give out a speech, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll honor somebody, a legend. So, you know, it caters to more people, even if you don't watch the entire BET Awards.
Right,
Like,
you
you
just
just
watch the
might
highlights
watch
and
what
bull.
you want to see, but at least people are tuning into it. Yeah. But I think the writing was on the wall, and it was easy to see
Right.
the Hip Hop Awards downfall. I mean,
I think too, man. When you see like Kai Cenat at a joint live streaming, you know it's going down, 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 down. They're trying to basically get some of them young cats in there. And yeah, let's call Kai Cenat, give him a bag, then he can live stream it, and they don't care about none of this bull. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying?
Precisely
they don't
the point.
care. Just like, nowadays you don't really care about Hollywood cats no more. You don't care about them dudes can't basically endorse a product no more. You don't care. And salute to Mobile Noble. Salute for coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? That's our player partner. BET died to me when the basement stopped being a thing.
Listen, man, when they actually featured artists and you got to like see them be interviewed, they got to get on there and spit, pause, like
right.
all that.
I'll add when Bob Johnson sold it to Paramount. In addition to the basement.
That long ago, that's a Bobcat type joint. That's when the Bobcat came out. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I haven't watched it since. I ain't watched it since.
And this is what Anthony's saying. Was Fat Joe really a good choice to begin with, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, who said, yeah, we got to get somebody. Let's get Fat Joe. That'll work.
That's wild that he was like the choice. You know what? Let's get Fat Joe.
I didn't even see just Remy Ma. Like, just let Remy Ma, just somebody like that do it, at the time.
Not hating on Fat Joe. It's just like
no hate.
being realistic about, like, you got to have the right host, man. And it's like you're not reading the room well. And you're not reading the headlines, obviously, because there were some things that he said that, again, just a bad choice, bro.